He stood at the gate with a kitchen knife saying he's going to stab police.
Crime is on the rise.
Armed with an axe and a machete.
Trying to break into 2 separate houses.
But cometh the hour.
More units, more units.
Cometh the Interceptors.
Get on the floor! Out and running, out and running.
We're riding with West Yorkshire's elite. Alongside their pursuit drivers.
Contact, stand by.
On target with their firearms unit. In the air with their eye in the sky.
Off and running, off and running.
This is the front line in the fight against crime.
Get on the floor! Get on the ground! Get on the ground!
This is Police Interceptors.
It's just another day in paradise.
Coming up,
Stop your car!
daredevil driving and full speed ahead with a white-knuckle pursuit.
It's gonna be a decon. Running that way!
The hunt is on for a hit-and-run driver.
3-4, we've got eyeball.
And after a race against time,
Stay where you are! Stay where you are!
the Intercept team hit pay dirt.
There's a good wedge there.
.365 24/7, Interceptors are out in numbers looking for lawbreakers.
Kev.
They could be clamping down on drink drivers
What the hell are they doing?
or swooping in on an organised sting.
Turn your engine off, turn it off, turn it off, turn it off!
But no matter what corner you turn, in West Yorkshire's 2,000 square kilometre patch,
Stand by for decam.
odds are the Interceptors
There!
are not far behind.
Get on!
Double crewed this evening,
422-950, thank you.
Ben Pearson and Steve Riley in the marked BMW 3 Series estate. He might be on 4 wheels tonight, but in his spare time, advanced driver Benny Boy is a keen motorcyclist and he's also partial to a Kit Kat. But there's no time to take a break tonight.
Fuck that idiot.
Is he taking piss?
No, he's not.
Does he know we're here?
I think he must do.
This Honda Accord picked the wrong road to carve up traffic like a Sunday roast.
Why would you do that? He's got mirrors, hasn't he? He's gonna go. He's gonna go.
Pedal down, activate human megaphone, and
Stop your car!
after coming face to face with the Interceptors,
Stop!
the driver boots it.
He's on.
He's going.
Extra Romeo 5-2 vehicle failing to stop, Manchester Road.
The pursuit is on.
X-ray M52, a vehicle failing to stop. Requesting T-Pack authority, please. It's a Honda Accord. We are right onto Spring Mill Street.
But no sooner has the pursuit started,
Manchester
Abort,
Road,
abort.
abort, wrong way, Manchester Road, back towards City. We're aborting.
the driver hammers the wrong way down a one-way.
Activity confirmed aborted.
But the worst things come to those who wait, and Ben and Steve know another unit is lying in wait. Still on the wrong side of the road, the runaway flies past the cops, who are on his tail in no time. Ignoring red lights, he tries to shake them off by pulling a Yui and heading into the city centre.
Right. Across the front to the casino.
While he plays Russian roulette by the casino,
Casino? Casino's down there.
Ben and Steve race to intercept. The other unit keeps the suspect in their sights.
Just passing Tesco's near side. traffic at this time is light, speed 60 miles per hour. So left.
Ignoring a road closed sign, kamikaze Honda hits the gas and heads straight for oncoming cars. He survived by the skin of his teeth.
Speed 60 miles per hour.
And now he's bullying his way through the next wave.
Continuing up towards Carlisle Road, approaching second red light, stand by.
Barreling through red lights. This guy needs stopping before someone gets hurt. Only a few streets away, Ben and Steve are zeroing in.
1 minute, we can see his back at the top of the hill.
The Honda's not stopping, but it's slowing.
It looks like you've got a puncture front near side tyre.
One wheel is running on rims.
Yeah, you're struggling.
The driver is still desperate to get away,
20 miles per hour is that.
but he's headed down a dead end.
It's going to be a deep cut.
This could be game over. He slipped through the net. The Honda's given them the right runaround, but has it got away? In Bradford, a pack of interceptors are hunting a Honda driver
Stop your car!
who point-blank refused to stop
X-ray Romeo 5-2 vehicle failing to stop, Manchester Road.
and ripped up nearly every rule of the roads.
It looks like you've got a puncture front near side tyre.
He's now struggling on three wheels
It's going to be a deep cut.
and has one unit stalking his every move. Ben and Steve are just seconds away.
It's gone through. It's gone over.
It's over pavement.
The area is crawling with cops. Ben takes a savvy detour to try to block the driver's route head-on. Meanwhile, at the other end of the street, with cop cars blocking his path, the Honda ploughs onto the pavement and stacks into parked cars.
Is it?
Where?
There.
The driver's done a runner,
Going that way!
but Ben and Steve are quickly out of the car and after him in a flash.
He don't come this way.
The driver's gone to ground, but he won't be winning any games of hide and seek.
Get down! Stay down! Don't bother, slip out. Anyone get any costs? Wrong side. Right, well done.
Yeah.
Finally, they've got their man.
It's all over.
Come on, lad.
Roll
Up you
over.
come. Roll this way.
Found lurking in a hedge,
It's on your bum.
he's been parvered.
Got anything on you shouldn't have?
No.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Right,
Get
your
your
pockets
ass
up.
up. You absolute doyle them. Up. You're right, wasn't it?
Yeah.
This lad's driving like a complete nut tool. Drop on him, just refuses to stop. This is what Bradford's mentality is right now. People just want to fail to stop. It's kudos for him. He's just put everyone's lives at risk again. Sit in there. You know you're under arrest, don't you?
Looks like it, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does, doesn't it? What?
If the parver wasn't bad enough, this might sting a bit.
Right, first of all, at the moment, dangerous drive, fail to stop. So you're under caution, you don't have to say anything behind your defence. If you don't mention questions, something you let around court. Anything you do say may be given in evidence. You absolute tool. Do you understand? Putting lives at risk for nothing.
While the locals settle in for a little car crash theatre, the culprit gets his blue light limo to hotel custody.
You gotta get me in that tiny little room. Look at that. Enjoy.
Steve, Ben and the team take a look at the damage.
He's damaged his own car and 2 innocent members of the public's car. And this is the result. Not entirely sure at this minute why he's evaded us. We'll no doubt find out at some point.
It didn't take the Interceptors long to find 6 bags of cannabis in the Honda. The driver pleaded guilty to possession of a Class B drug and dangerous driving. He was sent to prison for 16 months and banned from driving for 5 years and 8 months. "354 motorcyclists were killed on the roads of Great Britain last year. And with around 45 bikers injured every single day, they are some of the most vulnerable people on the roads. Late afternoon in Manningham. CCTV cameras are monitoring traffic lights at a busy crossroads. As the lights turn green, the biker moves off. When suddenly, a white Golf jumps the lights and smashes into the motorbike. Instead of stopping, the driver makes off without checking to see if his victim is dead or alive. Paramedics work on the biker at the roadside for 40 minutes. The driver capable of this must be found.
Make sure you're on your 3-4.
Interceptors are on the case.
Scene 654 Huddersfield Road away from Dewsbury. Golf lead.
There's been a sighting.
A white Volkswagen Golf has been involved in a hit and run and it's failed to stop. So we're just going to go down to the direction that it's heading in to see if we can try and stop the vehicle.
Chocker down here, isn't it?
Rookie cop Beth Wood is taking notes from one of the best, riding alongside experienced interceptor Stephen Bobo Wright. With 16 years on the force, Bobo is an advanced driver who's specially trained in carrying out searches, as well as tactics to bring suspect cars to a halt. And there's one car he's desperate to stop today, the hit-and-run Golf that's just come into view.
3-4, we've got eyeball. We are just passing the roadside cafe and lay-bys, approaching junction 25 roundabout.
Bobo needs to keep him in the crosshairs till the cavalry arrives.
3 series, it's lane 2 on the roundabout. Lane 2 on the roundabout.
Just been behind you now, brother.
And we are indicating for M62, junction 25 east.
They suspect that this is the car that wiped out the motorbike. With backup now behind Bobo, they plan to top and tail the Golf, flash the blues and pull over the suspect hit-and-run driver in convoy. What's known in the trade as a follow-on. Bobo moves in front of the Golf, and another marked car brings up the rear.
We've got a follow-on, it's currently complying. We're going to go for a stop, Hartshead Moor.
Yeah, we're just going to quarter him off. He's compliant so far.
A perfect manoeuvre. They guide the suspect to a stop at a service station.
Come and take a seat in our car for us, buddy. What's your name, mate? Is it your car?
Yes, anybody's car.
Rented? Right, no worries. Just jump in there for me.
The driver seems to have no idea about why he's been stopped.
You having a good day so far?
It's been awesome.
This vehicle's been reported as involved in a failed stop road traffic collision in Bradford.
Failed to stop?
Yeah.
What do you mean, failed to stop the police or?
No, a road traffic collision where the vehicles, where the vehicles had a collision with another vehicle and not stopped at the scene.
CCTV from just an hour ago is a brutal reminder of a smash it would be hard to forget. But the driver's playing dumb.
So you've been driving it all day today?
Yeah.
All right, you know about this accident?
No.
Bobo turns the screw and brings up some telltale damage on the Golf's front bumper.
How did it come by, the damage on the front of the vehicle?
That's already been on car. The little scruff on front bumper and light.
Cracked light, yeah. Enterprise sent a car out like that, did they?
Yeah. It's not a rental car, it's a courtesy car.
Courtesy car?
Yeah.
So what's this all about? Somebody's reported this car as a hit and run, basically?
Yeah. So...
Right.
He's maybe trying to style it out, I don't know. He's maybe just trying to be a little bit cool, or he's not wanting to give anything away. Trying to tell me that he's been given that car from Enterprise with that damage on. Enterprise would never let a car out with damage like that.
Bobo radios the officers at the crash scene.
So far, he's not admitting that he's even had the collision. He's playing dumb, says he doesn't know what we're talking about. But there is damage to the vehicle, so I'm going to go sort of give him hard word now.
Bobo thinks he's being dealt a pack of lies. He's going to play hardball.
Anything further? No. Right. I'm going to be straight with you. This car an hour ago has allegedly blown a red light and had a collision with a motorcycle, knocked off the motorcyclist and then dashed from the scene without stopping, all right? You're telling me you've had this vehicle for 2 days? The vehicle's got damage on it, all right, which is consistent with what's being said. So we want to speak to you about it. We're happy to do it under a voluntary attendee arrangement, which would be you coming down to the police station with us now, and my colleague that's been at the accident scene will come down and interview you sort of there and then, all right? Alternatively, we can arrest you for it, stick you in a cell and deal with you as and when.
I'm more than welcome to come give interview.
Yeah.
It's just how long is that going to take?
He seems more concerned about his plans for the day than anyone who might be injured.
I'm just thinking about the next movie.
He's still open to go, yeah?
Oh, damn right.
First, it's Trafalgar House Nick for his interview. 1 hour later, Bobo's got an update.
He's just come out of interview and totally admitted it. So he's gone from sitting in the back of our car, playing dumb, not knowing anything about it, and try to style it out to a full and frank confession. He said, yeah, I was the driver, I've seen the car in front of me stop, I've thought, I'm not stopping. And he's gone round him, straight through a red traffic light, and admitted, yeah, sending a motorcyclist up over his car. And then he said, I've panicked and I've driven off because I really needed to go to the toilet. So that's where he's gone.
Thankfully, the biker wasn't seriously injured. The driver was convicted of failing to stop after an accident and driving without insurance. He received a 12-month disqualification, a community order, and had to pay £175.
From what my colleagues tell me, he's already got some more points pending on his licence that's already got 7 on there, so we're definitely looking at a driving ban, which is good because we don't want people like that driving on our roads.
With access to a fleet of fast motors and the authority to let them off the lead,
Speed is 80 miles an hour.
the pit team are some of the top guns of West Yorkshire Police.
The pit team is the proactive intercept team. We concentrate more on the criminal aspects of the use of the road. So your drug importers, people that ferry money about from one place to another, or drugs about from one place to another.
Driving covert, high-powered cars, they make it their mission to stop suspects in their tracks.
There's a fair bit of action involved, which I love, plenty of adrenaline, but we get some fantastic results.
It's tea time on the M62. But the only pit stop Steph Lyschuk is interested in is a tip-off about a silver Vauxhall Zafira.
We've had some information to suggest that this vehicle is travelling north with a large commodity of something on board, so that could be either drugs or cash. And we're not talking the odds £200 here, we're talking thousands of pounds and tens of thousands of pounds.
Steph's one of the proactive intercept team's best drivers. He's a big fan of 007, but unlike Bond, this action man doesn't work alone.
We've got 3 units with us today. And then we can put a preemptive box on the vehicle, which basically that means we surround the vehicle with police cars, detain the occupants, and then search the vehicle, and hopefully finding a large amount of cash.
Seizing cash from the proceeds of crime is one of Steph's favourite pastimes. And he's not hanging around. He's been ordered to plot up by a power station 4 miles ahead. The 140i Beamer is a beast. Steph reaches the site in a heartbeat.
Yeah, we'll stop here as appear like a broken down vehicle.
Stealth and surprise are the pit team's stock in trade.
We're just plotted up near one of the power stations, waiting for this vehicle to pass. We've got the appearance of a broken down vehicle. We've got hazard warning lights on the hard shoulder. Hopefully this is a good vantage point for us to sight it, so fingers crossed.
It's a waiting game. But news soon comes in.
We've just put it on after all. We should have got to you within 6 minutes. You might have missed it.
Shit. Right, okay.
The target passed before Steph arrived. With a big stash of cash at stake, can Steph make up for lost time and stop the car? Interceptor Steph Lyschuk and the pit team are acting on intel about a stash of cash being driven north through their patch.
Yeah, we'll stop here as appear like a broken down vehicle.
Steph pitched up to wait for the target Zafira to pass.
We should have got to you within 6 minutes. You might have missed it.
But missed it by minutes. Back on the road, the Zafira's been spotted up ahead, but it's miles away. There's a risk they'll lose him, so it's maximum warp.
Our subject vehicle has hit 44 northbound. We're just approaching, just past 42, and we're now approaching 43.
The target is 2 junctions away, but with 340 horses eating up the road, Steph's practically travelling through time.
We're 2 minutes behind it.
And after testing the limits of his speedo,
we may have a positive sighting. There is a silver Zafira in front of us, 1 car for cover.
Steph finally has eyes on the target car.
It's doing 100 at the moment.
Speeding's the least of the suspect's worries, because hidden in traffic, the covert pit team cars are fast approaching.
All units with bronze 2, move up, close up please, and then we'll put a strike in.
And it's action stations.
Bronze 2, strike.
Steph glides in front of the Zafira, whilst 3 other pit team cars surround it. Its driver doesn't know what's hit him.
Stay where you are! Stay where you are!
Keep your hands where I can see them.
Keep your hands where I can see them!
He didn't even have time to take a fag out of his mouth.
Hands. Keep your hands where we can see them. You've been told.
It's a slick operation. In seconds, the suspect is out of the Zafira and led away.
Pick that ledge up. Keys on top, mate.
Yeah, no worries. Let's take it off and reopen carriageway.
And in minutes, driver, car and pit team have vanished from the motorway. You'd never even know they were there. 2 miles away, in a more secluded spot, they go to town on the target motor. The pit team are experts on where criminals stash things away. But jobs like these depend on accurate intel.
We'll have to slide the whole thing
They
back.
turn the Zafira inside out.
Lift that seat up. Lift your seat back up.
And hidden in the passenger footwell,
There's 2 bags under there, under the fold-away seats.
bingo. Steph does the honours.
You got it done.
Evening, Your Majesty.
Mixture of 50s, 20s, 10s.
It's a cash bonanza. 2 bags packed full of notes. Not a bad evening's work for the pit team.
Are those 1,000 bundles then?
A quick roadside tot-up
Yep, 25 grand so far.
shows the car was carrying around £53,000.
Yeah, there's a good wedge there.
Investigations into the suspected criminal cash are ongoing with Her Majesty's Revenue and Customs. If, as suspected, it turns out to be the proceeds of crime, then all 53 grand will be forfeited to the Crown.
Good job that done there, Lonnie, well done.
West Yorkshire Interceptors serve more than 2 million people.
Thank you.
Cheers.
But not everyone is always happy to see the boys in blue.
You're a public servant, yeah?
Oh, here we go.
So behave like a public servant, all right?
Here we go.
Yeah?
Some people will just inherently not like police officers, and as soon as they see uniform, it antagonise them.
You know, fat bald bastards wanting it roll.
Absolute lying piece of shit. You liar! Liar!
I think there's a different outlook on police officers now, police service, than what there were 20 years ago, 30 years ago. People had respect for police. Yeah, I appreciate times change, but there's no respect for police officers anymore.
Stop talking shit and let's go! You're dickhead boy, yeah, let's go.
It's the witching hour, and Interceptors Dave Robbo Robson and Gav Pearson are on the hunt for a familiar face whose car has been seen nearby.
We've had some interactions with him before. He is quite a character. Quite anti-police and does get a bit aggressive, doesn't he? Don't like police at all.
It's fair to say this former soldier, whose hobbies include martial arts, freestyle fighting and fitness, knows how to handle himself. But hopefully that won't be necessary tonight. The plan is to stop the car for a calm, aggro-free check.
There he is. There's two up as well.
The target streaks past and Robbo puts the Beamer 3 Series through its paces.
You can see how his driving is as well. He's quite sharp in his actions.
Hopefully the driving doesn't reflect the man's mood.
Just stay in, Robbo, while I go out, mate, all right?
He's pulled up good as gold, and Gav heads out to get reacquainted.
Engine off, please. All right, buddy. All right. I can smell a real strong smell of alcohol coming from this car.
I've had that, mate.
Have you been drinking, bud?
No, we ain't. I've had that.
Right, I'm not talking to you. I'm speaking to the driver.
Well, breathalyse me, fella.
Okay.
It's gonna happen anyway.
All right. Do you want to just jump out?
The driver knows the ropes and hops out for a breath test.
Calm yourself down.
I'm calm, mate. I'm calm.
Calm yourself down. What are you doing that for? You're doing that again?
I've got asthma.
All right, I'm sure you haven't. Okay.
Yeah, this is mathematics if you want to check.
Take him back, Robbo.
Gav stays with the passengers, a man and a pregnant woman.
Don't you worry.
While Robbo takes the driver to their cop car, hopefully he'll have enough puff for the breathalyzer.
Right, steady blow and talk until I tell you to stop. A bit harder. That's fine, thank you. What we got? Just saying you failed. Saying you just over.
He's over the prescribed limit, which is 35.
Come on, tell me it's reading.
43.
43.
And he can't wait to tell his friends the news.
Just wait there, Paul. Just wait there.
Ignoring both Robbo and Gav.
43. Get in.
And what's wrong with you?
Get in.
Hey, don't get violent with me.
Don't you start with me. All right.
You're not
Behind your back. No, you're not getting out of the car.
That's me nicely, you wanker.
You tense up with me, lad. I'm not going to let you go anywhere.
Trying to say something then, you knob it.
Got that one.
Get you. I'm nothing like that, you.
He's under control, but they can't restrain his silver tongue.
Are you going to ask me right or what, you prick? You wanker. What's your problem? I'm trying to talk to them.
Yeah, get a van.
This reunion party isn't going so well.
Sipping beer out in my car last time, you.
And the guest of honour won't play nice.
What's up with you? Why are you so aggressive?
Because of that. That's why.
Do you think you can get away with this in life, do you? To people?
Here, twist my arms up. Asshole. Here, break me arms.
Not doing that.
Kill me, you wanker. Kill me. You
Gav's met his fair share of charmers, and this is water off a duck's back.
I expected him to be hostile straight away. It's what he always is. You could see as soon as he got out that bit of swagger and that thing he had about him. You do get it. It's no skin off my nose.
While the passengers walk home...
Are you going to behave?
I've been behaving all the time.
Silvertongue gets led to the van.
He's been a bit mouthy, hasn't he? He's not been a nice chap. I think Colin's every name under the sun. Very unpredictable. Driving on a road, he's over the prescribed limit. And one of the passengers in his car was a pregnant female. He could so easily crash and cause serious injury to the unborn child and to the female, never mind anyone else around.
Right, listen in, buddy.
Having found a cannabis grinder in the car, Gav's also found time to fit in a drug wipe before they set off for the nick.
In your system. All right, so what I'm going to ask you to do is rub your tongue around the inside of your mouth, please, and then stick your tongue out. Right, all ready to rock and roll?
At custody, the driver blew under on the breath test machine. Despite the roadside drugs wipe coming back positive for cocaine, a nurse was unable to get an evidential blood sample, so no legal action was taken against him for drink or drug driving. His drug use will be reported to the DVLA, who could take away his licence. Gav and Robbo remain philosophical.
It is what it is. Accept it, move on, and it'll come again. They always do. Coffee time.
Next one.
Yeah, coffee time.
Interceptors aren't just armed with fast cars and the latest crime-fighting tech. They're also gifted with a sixth sense.
I think 95% of cops have got it. You just know when something's not right. Hair stand up on back of your neck, you look twice at it and you just know what to look for.
Astra's a bit bashed. Right, mess that.
And the Interceptor intuition is strong in Claire Gray and Matt Douglas.
It's all over the shop, isn't it?
So far, so good. The driver pulls over, eagerly hops out of his car.
You all right, pal?
You all right?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Do you want to come and just grab a seat in the back of here?
And joins Claire and Matt in theirs.
Hello.
Hello. You
Hello,
all right?
you all right?
Yeah, not bad, are you?
Yeah, I'm okay, thank
Good.
you. Reason I've stopped you is because your car looks a bit tatty, really.
Yeah,
Is
we're
it
a
your
problem.
car?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's my car. It's all registered to me.
Everything appears to check out.
The other reason as to why we stopped you is that we both noticed you seem to be sort of drifting along the road
All
there.
right.
You
Thought we were going right, and then because I'm following sat nav.
Okay.
Yeah.
Claire's guilty pleasure is watching Cruising with Jane MacDonald. And this driver could be in deep water if he's got something to hide. Sixth sense a tingling. Claire's got a hunch.
Have you had any cannabis today?
No.
Do you use cannabis?
No.
I can smell something, that's all.
The whiff of weed plus dodgy driving equals a nailed-on drug wipe. Say ah.
So basically, I rub this on your tongue. We wait 8 minutes. I must warn you that failure to provide to give me the sample is an offence on its
No, I'll
own,
give you-
and you
I'll
would
give
be
you
arrested.
straight
So do you agree to
Yeah,
do it yet?
I'll
So
do it.
stick your tongue out.
He's happy to oblige, so Claire puts him to the test.
Okay, so just stick your tongue out for me.
Yeah, that's you.
While Matt contacts control to check the driver is who he says he is.
That's the same, innit? That's you.
Yeah.
That's you, yeah. How long ago was that then?
A while ago now.
2011, that. You've not changed a bit. What skin cream do you use? You haven't aged.
I use aloe vera. I grow it,
Yeah.
on windowsill, put it on my skin. Does it?
Bet you do.
As long as that's all you got growing in your house.
I'm not that daft.
This stop seems to be going swimmingly.
Just go and have a look over. Cow.
Perhaps their sixth sense was off. To dot the I's and cross the T's, Matt checks out the motor.
It's just a bit mucky, really.
While Claire waits for the results.
Just thought I'd have a little drive out.
Are you having a tour around your mate's houses you today?
This Interceptor puts the Claire in clairvoyant.
Okay. Is there anything in car that there shouldn't be?
No.
Oh dear.
There's something suspect in the footwell, and it's not aloe vera.
So what we got there is a small amount of cannabis.
The driver's telling porkies, and eagle-eyed Claire doesn't miss a trick.
Is there something in that car? Okay, look like they're looking at something. You must know it's your car.
Their instinct was bang on.
Oh, there's another stash under the seat in a big bag. Yeah. In here there's a plastic sandwich type bag full of lots of dealer bags. His mate keeps ringing him as well. Yeah, I mean there's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, probably about 20 dealer bags in there. Another 10 on the floor. It's about 30 wraps of or dealer bags of cannabis.
Back in the Beamer, the drug swipe results are in.
It's negative.
Is it negative?
Yeah, it's negative. So that one's okay. Is there something in that car?
There might be.
Is there?
His drugs test is clean as a whistle, but the same can't be said for his car.
What's up with car?
There's an amount of cannabis in there,
Right.
a fair amount.
Right.
Like a sandwich bag type, full of little dealer bags.
Right.
I'd probably say peewits.
Right.
So, yeah.
So the only way I could buy an ounce.
At this moment in time, you're under arrest on suspicion of possession with intent to supply cannabis. Do you understand?
Yeah.
With the driver bedded down for the night in custody on suspicion of dealing, next thing on the Interceptor's to-do list is to search his house for evidence.
Hello, police.
And there's a surprise waiting for them upstairs.
Ta-da!
Has Claire found the stash of aloe vera?
It's clearly here. He has been growing cannabis.
And there's a couple of plants that are about 30, 40 centimetres tall. They've died because he's not looked after them.
So we can put that to him when he's interviewed, ask him what his reasons for having all this equipment set up for.
The hapless horticulturalist admitted to possession of cannabis. He got a conditional caution on the proviso that he accepted support to tackle his drug use. No action was taken in relation to either the suspected cultivation or supply of cannabis. Coming up,
it's actually signalling to turn into Mackey's.
Interceptors swing by the drive-through.
What have we got?
An axe.
Right.
And pick up 2 suspected car thieves to go.
There's just been a cloned vehicle being sighted at the top side of Leeds, so we'll head up there. There's a few units going to look for it, so hopefully one of them will drop on it.
Interceptor Dan Robson is an advanced driver who's got real beef with car thieves, so he should enjoy what's on the menu tonight. Out with Ryan Main, they're on the lookout for a silver Corolla, which was pinched 10 days ago and is now running on false plates.
Right, with any luck, it should come to here.
Dan lies in wait at a roundabout along the route they think the cloned car is travelling. And within seconds of plotting up...
That's it, there we go.
Dan needs to shadow the stolen motor until more units arrive to help with the box.
We're behind it, Ring Road at West Park at Lawnswood, going past the school to the near side.
Sure, Romeo 61 received. 61, keep us updated with location, please.
When a suspect spots a cop car behind them, they'll often go to extreme lengths to escape the Interceptor's clutches. Some hit the highway.
Speed 100 miles an hour.
Some ram to get away. And surprisingly, Dan's suspect
6-1, no deviation.
heads for the Golden Arches.
It's actually signalling to turn into Mackey's at West Park. And it's committed into Mackey's.
Hungry to take away a suspected car thief, Dan follows the Corolla into the drive-thru and keeps other units updated.
We're behind it in the drive-thru now and it's balked by another BMW. We won't try and do anything yet, just in case he decides to drive into the BMW, but if you just hang fire at the entrance, let the Beamer go past and we can block it in.
Once the BMW comes out, hold on.
Backups arrived, but they need to sit tight until the Corolla reaches the front of the queue. Then they can strike. Dan places his order.
We're just after this car in front of us, that's all. Right, Beamer's moving off so you can come and take its place.
And it's ready for collection.
You'll have to be quick.
The second unit blocks the stolen car into an Interceptor sandwich.
Open the door, mate.
With a side of cuffs.
Doing nothing, mate.
Sound.
Put your hands up, buddy. Chuck that on deck.
Right down, bro.
Come and have a seat in this car, fella. You got anything on you shouldn't have? Is it your car?
No, I just bought it.
You just bought it? Right. Jump in there, pal.
The passenger in the stolen car is also cuffed.
Right. At this point in time, you're under arrest on suspicion of theft of that car.
Huh?
You don't have to say anything but my own defence. Listen, you don't have to say anything but my own defence. If you don't mention one question, something like relying in court, anything you do say may be given in evidence.
The driver claims he bought the car a few days ago, so hasn't got it insured yet, or got a driving licence. But right now, his dinner is his main priority.
I ordered my food and paid fairly, so I get my money back, nothing else.
Cops scour the Corolla.
He's claiming to have just bought it, but he's in a stolen car.
They found a pile of goodies in the back, and it's not chicken nuggets.
What have we got?
Hammers, crowbars, an axe.
Right.
Gloves.
That's a going equipped if ever you saw one. So yeah, it's a little treasure trove of burglar's toolkit.
What's been going equipped? There's brand new stuff there, boss. I'm doing my garden.
Dan doesn't buy the green-fingered driver's story.
You're also under arrest on suspicion of going equipped. All right. I'll remind you that you're under caution.
He's apparently a keen gardener, but I don't think I've used crowbars for gardening before.
Instead of a Happy Meal, both the driver and passenger will be checking out the room service menu in custody.
I thought it's going to do one, but I was amazed when he came in the drive-thru and then actually ordered food. And he sat in a stolen car with a load of burgling gear. So I can't believe it.
After a thorough investigation, there was insufficient evidence to link the driver or passenger to stealing the car or going equipped. No further action was taken against them. However, the driver has been reported for driving without a licence or insurance.
Can't believe he didn't run.
No, I'm amazed. And he didn't even get his Mackies. Wounded.
And the police interceptors will be back next Monday at 8. After other vets declared there's no hope for Lassa Apso Georgie, can Julian work his magic? Don't miss the Yorkshire Vets new tomorrow at 8. It's Chaos in Custody next as we go behind the scenes of West Parade Nick, Lincolnshire's busiest police station. Inside the Force 24/7 is in just a moment.